What's going on, guys? We got a Ice Shards build. Gonna be a little squishy. Just have a Codex Disobedience, Soul Brand, Ice Shard gloves, Tibalts, Asus. We're trying out Frozen Orbit. This is kind of a flex spot here. Conceded. Got Avalanche. We got Talrasha, and I don't have the correct amulet, but this is my this is my amulet that I use a lot for when I'm testing builds. Just the 3 ranks glass cannon. It's sort of a passive that works for every build. So just kind of simulates so I don't have to have 6,000 amulets, even though I already do. But let's get into this Ice Shards. So it's a bit of a weird build. Oh yeah, this is kind of nice. Okay, we are cooking here. I like this. So what it does is instead of using the Ice Shard branch that makes it so it makes enemies vulnerable, what I'm doing is I'm using the one that treats all the enemies like they're frozen when you have a barrier. And then in conjunction with Soul Brand, we always have a barrier, so it's bouncing off of everyone. It sort of eliminates, what this does is it allows Ice Shard to not just be like a cast. Like in preseason we used to, it makes it so Ice Shard doesn't need Raiment for clumping. You can kind of just cast it around and then it'll just ricochet off everybody, like right there you see. Okay, I've made a few Ice Shard builds this season and this one is feeling the strongest. This one feels really nice. It's probably also because I have the Tears Glyph, but I think even without the Tears Glyph this thing would be good because it just feels nice. Mana feels good, damage feels good. As long as we can keep them barriers up. I think if we didn't have Tears, I'd probably slot Elementalist on that second board and I would take Reinforced on the first. Call it a day. Be a little more tanky here, but this feels nice. I really like these Frozen Orbs popping off. I think next season it may, if we don't have like a good source of Vuln from powers, I think the Frozen Orbit will allow it to sort of give us the Vuln that we need. Either that or I'm going to run it with Chain Lightning Enchant and Static Surge, and then just be spawning. This is pretty dope. It's like a rootin' tootin' cowboy, baby. Still got to come up with the name here. We'll get it. Oh my god, this thing's fun though. I'm just ripping. Sure my powers are on. Yeah, we got infection there. Alright. I like this. It's funny, all we ran preseason was Ice Shards, and then it really just fell off even last season. It was okay with Barber, but I think we were so reliant on it. Preseason it was almost mandatory because of the vulnerability. It was like the only good way for Sorcerer to reliably get Vuln. So we were really pigeonholed into running it. Now people have explored other options, but I might go Ice Shards next season. This feels like I'm home, baby. This is nice. As long as with Soul Brand, as long as you can keep the barrier up and then everything's just bouncing. Get some nice DR while barrier 2 and slot Reinforced there. On the first and second board there. Maybe even more DR. And it feels pretty good. I don't feel like I have to be spamming potion. Oh, we got a butcher, baby. Here's the test. Oh, damage is fine. We are cooking, but the question is whether the cooldowns are going to suffice. No, I got nuked because I didn't potion. Alright. I think that was a bit of a skill issue on my part, but I think the damage was there. I just needed it to not be terrible. We could have killed that butcher. Proof of concept, though. That's all these are. I really like to make spicy builds. Abattoir of Zir really just gave me the opportunity to stop caring about ball lightning and just start playing other stuff because I cannot be asked to grind that glyph. But this build is, honestly, this build is cooking. see if we can get an event here. Nope. Yeah, this build is shredding. Oh my god. Like the Wild Wild West. Quick draw McGraw. I don't want the dungeon to end. This is fun. I'm just shredding. Okay, this is probably the favorite one that I've made. I took, I had like I had a different build when I first started making this, and then I saw, I forget, I saw randomly, I think it was like a Reddit post or something, that somebody was utilizing the ice shard that treats everybody as frozen so it bounces off. And I think they were using chain lightning as the enchant, but I just don't need that this season. Reset all the cooldowns, we are cooking. Yeah, this is nice. I really do like the frozen orb. It's enjoyable. I like seeing it rip out there. Just shooting into the abyss. Just off-screen motherfuckers like I'm a corpse bow. Yeah. Alright. This one's dope. I'm actually gonna run another dungeon because that was so fun. Let's see. Why not? Let's do another Sirocco. See if we can get another butcher. I've done so many builds this season. I normally typically just do like one run and call it, but I like this one. I think this one's gonna sit easily in A tier. Let's see if I have anything else good. Death Pulse, no. Nothing's good. We can run, we're just gonna run another Sirocco. I don't care about the loot. I don't care about anything anymore. But yeah, normally we would have a Devouring Blaze amulet and that would be really good. But this build's shredding. Yeah. My Shards is back, baby. So I'll go over quickly sort of the skills. We have the Frozen Orb, but here's what it is. It's the Greater Ice Shard. When you have the barrier, Ice Shards receive its bonuses against Frozen, which is this, the 40% chance to ricochet. So just keep the barriers up and then just bouncing. Let's see if we can kind of speed run this one. See like how it plays like as like a fast-paced build if I can keep myself alive. Just kind of have to stop talking here. So you can see like what it would look like in actual speed if you're like farming up. Nice. Oh my god. And then this skill it's so nice with Frozen Orb. My mana is getting a little low. I think I just maybe need. Oh, it's because I don't have Metamorphosis. I'm running Vaults, but not Metamorphosis, just to see like how the mana would be next season without Metamorphosis, because your Vault is only going to proc off your teleport and your Flame Shield. Mana gets low, Flame Shield. Got a Flame Shield reset. We're gonna have to back up for a sec though. We need some cooldowns to get into that suppressor. Yeah, that's what we needed. Oh. We are cooking. And you cast, oh my, like the mana's so good. You have so high lucky hit. Mana's only gonna go down when you're just like casting into nothing, because the lucky hits are gonna proc. Oh baby. Isn't this just beautiful? When it gets dicey. This is it. This is the bee's knees. God, I love Frozen Orb enchant. Easily like just one of my favorite enchantments. I wish I had a boss to test this on. It's kind of nice, especially like if you, with how good Asu's boots are now, that sort of in a lot of the builds that I'm making, I'm not even bothering with Elementalist. I'm just accepting the fact that after an Asu's evade, I'm going to be at like 80, I'm going to get like 38% crit from it. I'm just kind of living with that instead of like shooting for 100. Like, just kind of frees it up for an aspect slot. I really do like this, the Frozen Orb aspect. That double pop there is so nice. Frozen Orb enchant never feels this good without it. So yeah, the link will be in the description for Mobalytics, and then that'll be the come season 3. We'll use the same link. And I'll update it. Okay, this is a little strange here, but I'm kind of like I'm getting in there. I'm not having to play too scared or anything. I feel like with Soulbrand you can really get aggressive with Soulbrand, just because you can just perma potion. And I'm gonna keep going because I like this. You know, once I'm done making all these builds, this might be the build that I run. I like this a lot. Like I'm cooking. Probably gonna die here, but no, I lived surprisingly. Not too terrible. You know, you don't need Raiment. Raiment isn't always the end all be all. You can make it work without it. You don't need the group and pull. You can, life finds a way. Alright. Good luck. I hope you guys like this one. This is my favorite, my Wild Wild West Ice Shards.